Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is your boy DT Lewis back at it again with another video. First and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year's, even though I'm a month late. But we're not even going to talk about that. But if you made it this far to watch the video, I'm thankful that you guys are still alive and made it another year. Let's make this year eventful. Let's get right into it. So with this video, I'm just going to go ahead and start off this year with a tutorial. I'm going to teach you guys how I go over doing my bandana slides. I started doing customs last year, and this has been one of my best sellers, the bandana slides. And I just wanted to show you guys the process I go through and all the steps of everything I use. The only thing I'm not going to go in super detail with is how to make the stencils. Other than that, I'm going to tell you the material I use. I'm going to show you all how I prep the shoe, how I take the shoe off, finisher, all that good stuff, so that you guys know how I do my process. Again, this is not for you to go out and try to recreate my design. This is to show you guys that once you have an original design of your own, that people tend to come towards you because you're the only one that has that design. So it's as simple as that. I'm trying to keep this really consistent. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am trying to get my channel watch hours back up, so I would appreciate it if you guys watch the whole tutorial. This is going to be a longer video ahead of time, so just let you guys know. So if you're not trying to watch a 30-minute plus video on really how to get that detail you want in your shoes and how to get certain patterns, then I wouldn't recommend this one. But if you're just here to learn and you're here to just see a dope creation, a dope shoe, and just see how you can just apply this anywhere, because this bandana print, you can put it on any shoe. It's just kind of how I go about my process to make it stick and make it look unique. So you've seen bandana slides everywhere, bandana Air Forces, but once you get a unique design, then it stands out from the rest of the pile of all the other bandana ones. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Go ahead and watch it to the end, and like, comment, and subscribe. I will be giving a giveaway of one of these bandana slides at 5K subs. So once I get the 5K subs, I will be giving one of these bandana slides away to one of you lucky subscribers. So again, thank you guys for supporting me and still sticking around. Man, we're gonna try to hit 100K this year. That's my goal. So let's get to it. Go ahead and go over all the things I use to go ahead and do my prep process. These are the things that you are going to need for sure, necessity wise. You're definitely going to need some of these, some cotton balls. I just got them from Walmart, big bag. These are optional. I just decided to pick it up. It helps with getting that extra residue. It's going to be these right here. These premium cotton rounds right here. These are lifesavers, not even gonna lie. When it comes to cleaning up just that extra residue to really get it going. If you want extra longevity for the product that you're working on, you also want some of these. Just regular sandpaper. This one I got a variety pack off Amazon. This really helps with the prep process to make the longevity of the paint stick on. And then also, well, last but not least, you're definitely going to need some deglazer. I personally use Angela's deglazer. Works wonders for me, but you can use any 100% acetone that you can find on Amazon or any other hardware store, the 100%, as long as it's 100% acetone, so they can really get off that factory paint when you first get the shoe, and also get off any extra excess or dirt or things like that to really make that paint stick. So you definitely need some of this. And that is all the items that I use for the prep work. So let's just get into the prepping. Also, you will need some tape. This is 3M tape. I got it all. Stick tape. I got the small one. I got the super large one to cover bigger areas, And then I also have a red one that's a little bit smaller, just to get all my mediums. So that's all you really need for the prep process. Now getting into the prep. So as you can see, I have two different pair of slides right here. As you can see, I did this part of the process off camera before I decided to make this video to really go into detail. But this is just a standard pair right here. It still has the black on there. This one had the black. And then I went ahead and took the Angela the Glazer. And then I took a cotton ball, not any choice. Boom. And I went ahead, let me go ahead and actually do that for you guys. I'm gonna warn you guys though, with some of these shoes, to be completely honest, this black right here, it's super harder to get off on some of the shoes. I don't know why. Some of them are finished better. Some have super weak finisher, so sometimes it comes completely off, sometimes it won't come off at all. You just have to make sure you get off this base coat at least before you start painting. So if I bring it up too close right here, go ahead, got the cotton ball with the Angela the Glazer. Hopefully these isn't one of those hard cases. So as you can see, I'm giving it a nice rub. It has a good amount. This is one of those hard cases where if it doesn't come directly off, then you're gonna have a hard time with this one. So my suggestion for this is when you are doing it, it's gonna be really hard to pick up on camera, but I'm gonna try to show you. You see right here. Up some. Okay, so as you can see, like, it's gonna be really hard to tell, but there's a really like glossy finish when it comes to it. So if you put the alcohol on and you go to wipe it and it doesn't come like immediately off where you can like super notice, the best you can do is either sit here for hours and try to wipe it and do it and do it and do it, and there's still gonna be black residue no matter what. Or another thing you can do is just go ahead and do it in a circular motion until you get that clear off. Just the clear to where it's stripped down back to the paint, to where that way you can put your base coat on. Usually when this happens anyways, I go back over it with an airbrush. I go back over it with an airbrush on the Nike sign, so that way I can get a nice solid white background to work with. Ideally, anytime you're doing customs, my personal just shortcut I always use is I always get a black with white base pair, so that way it's the easiest way. When you have a black and you have to turn it a different color, generally you have to put base coats, either gray or white. So you're looking at 7 or 8 coats that you're saving before you even start painting. So I just do that. So again, once you rub it enough, if you have a good pair, then it will come right off and it'll end up looking like these, where it's just crispy clean. Like I said, the paint will smear though, because it's paint. So when it smears, it's going to be black all over, which again is why I get these bad boys right here. It's more flat, it doesn't leave as much residue. Put the alcohol on it, wipe it off to super clean it up. You also want to get any factory finish that's on here off. So I already did it, but I'm just going to go ahead for sake to show you guys. You're going to go ahead and take your cotton swab, boom, or cotton ball, whichever one you want to use. Boom. Let me go ahead and take the stuff right here. Boom. Right there, give it a little bit. And then you always want to go in circular motion to really get any factory finish that may be off. Even though it's, especially with the white pair, like you can't really tell that it's on there, but believe me, the white pair definitely has factory finish. It's just probably matte, so you can't see it. So you're just gonna keep boom, boom. Move on to the next shoe. Go ahead. Usually take this off by now. I just kept it on through the prep process. Boom, take this off. If you want to be even more professional, you can buy these long strings off Amazon to put it back on to make it look like it came straight from factory. I really don't care about that as much, as long as my paint and my actual shoe looks like it came straight from the Nike factory. That's the only thing I really worry about when I do customs and stuff like this. So now we're going to move on to the next part of the prep, which is going to be the taping process. So I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to do one shoe just so you kind of get the gist of how I do it, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the other one off camera. Base of the shoe right here. Nothing special. Okay, so as you can see, we have the base of the shoe right here. So this is generally how I do my process, especially with bigger shoes. Smaller ones, they're even easier. I take the big roll. So this is about, I think, 4 inches. I think it's about 4 inches. Go ahead, take a long strip. Boom. Again, there's no right or wrong way. This is just personally the way I do it because I don't want to have to go back and fix any mistakes. So I'll take a giant piece like this. Boom. Run it to the side, to the, I guess, right side first. Boom. Go ahead and put that down right here. Make sure that's flat. Then I'll take this part right here, bring this up, make sure that's tight right there. There's right here these little ends right here. From there, I go ahead and rip it right before the end of it. Boom. Drop this down like that. And then I'll go ahead and just put that down. Same with this one, I'll just put this one down like that. So that way it's kind of like, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's like right here against the sides a little bit. So it's not exposing any of that black. Then from there I'll take another piece and just do the other side. This. Bring it over here. There's probably a lot of people that's going to be like pissed off in the comments talking about you're wasting tape, you know, you're doing this, you're doing it. Like I said, there's no wrong or right way to do it. Like, you pay for the tape. Whichever way you feel comfortable with is the way that works for you. There we go, rip that one. Then I'll just curve this one in so it's right behind it, but it's not in the way because you don't want this. You don't want to cover any of the white because when you start the paint process, it's going to be one super task to have to fix it if you mess up and have white showing, especially on like a colored design. So that's the base for this bottom part. As you can see, the sides are still exposed. So if you look at it from right here, these sides are still exposed. So what we're going to do from there is either take your, you can take green or you can take the red. I usually use the red tape. Alright, so you take the red tape right here. Like I said, there's a slight, difference. This one's wider, this one's bigger. Just give you an idea. I try to get all 3 just to work with tight areas, as you'll see right now. Alright, so let me show you. Go ahead, rip a piece pretty much as long as the shoe. Here, I'm gonna place it right here like this. This red one is, I like the red one because it's kind of clear, especially with like a white base. As you can see the cut really well. So we're gonna right here tear this part right here. It doesn't matter if it's on the white because we're gonna fix that right now. Boom, make sure that tear it, boom, put it down. And as you can see, it's pretty uniform. Boom. That's exactly how we want it. And from there, we are going to take our X-Acto knife. Sorry, another thing that you're going to need, an X-Acto knife. If you want detailed work. If not, you just kind of do it by hand and rip it. But I take the X-Acto knife right here and run it along the seams of this. Just go ahead and peel it up. You're not leaving. can see, some of it isn't perfect. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. So from here, any spots that are exposed, I will go ahead and put the tape that I just cut back over that seam right below it. So that way it gives it super crispiness and super clean lines. You're gonna get bleed no matter what. That's just gonna happen, but you want to try to make sure that you get as little as possible. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that to the other side. I'm gonna do it to the other shoe, and then I'm gonna come back. So I just wanted to come back and show you guys this part. So as you can see, I got some funky looking colors going on right now, but for any access, like so after I cut the sides off and get that real crisp line and put this back, usually these sides are exposed, like very minimal, but they're exposed, and like I said, less prep work you have to do at the end to really fix it, saves you a lot of time. So I'll run the green tape, as you can see. I'll go on this side, take the green tape just in case, run it right here along the edges to really get that crisp line and really close off any gaps. And this tape is super flexible, so it's super easy to use. And even if I do happen to cover, part of it, I can go back with the X-Acto knife and recut it. So like this part right here, so I'm gonna put this right here on the corner, like this, and go back with the X-Acto knife and make sure I get a cleaner cut this time. It's closer. Tuck that in. And sometimes I'll just run the X-Acto knife along the side of it. I won't even cut it. I'll run it with the back side and kind of run the X-Acto knife along the side of the tape, just so it kind of gets in the grooves of the actual part of this shoe right here, in between the sole of the shoe and the actual leather. So that way, it just makes it so much easier for cleanup again. So that's pretty much what this is looking at like right now. Only part that isn't really covered is this part here and this back part, because the paint shouldn't reach when you're airbrushing. It shouldn't reach back here unless you're actually painting the rubber part of the sole, which I don't recommend because it will wear in time no matter what you do. So yeah, that's pretty much the taping process for the prep work for this. So as you can see, this is what happens when it's all taped off. And then now I'm going to go ahead and go into the next step that I do before I go ahead and start any type of painting on the shoe. Alright, we're back. Alright, we finished the taping process. As you can see, it's over here looking like, some fresh Prince kicks right now. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Super crispy. I could leave them like this and, sell them off, Bel-Air kicks. No, I'm just kidding. But looking at it, okay, so after I finish the taping process, generally what I would do next, but since I've already did it, I'm not gonna do it again, is to take out, you can build your way up. So you can either take out a 400 grit sandpaper. I'm just gonna take out a random one just to give you kind of reference. Right now this is what, a 1200 grit sandpaper. It's like super fine. So you can either give your longevity kind of like a lazy way by going straight to 12 to 1400, and then just honestly going right here, boom, circular motion on the shoe, boom, circular motion, all the way through the shoe. And you want to go over each part of the shoe at least 2 times. So once you go through it and you do that, take some of your Angela deglazer. This is a really important step. You'll take a cotton ball, go ahead, wipe it down to get all the excess of anything that you shaved down, or especially working with white, which is generally what I work with, and you scratching it down, you generally want to get all the debris from the sandpaper off of the shoe. So again, if you want it to last super long and you want your paint to stick extremely well, you definitely want to start with like a 400 grit where it gives that real rough edge. Go over once, sometimes twice. I do twice if I really, really want it to stick. I'll go over twice with the 400. Boom, hit it with this. The Angela's the glazer. Go ahead, wipe down all the debris, get that all the way off. And then from there, I go ahead and take the 800 grit. Boom, hit it with the 800 grit or 600 grit. Either one is fine. Go over it twice. Boom, hit it with the Angela's the glazer, and then again with a 12 or 1400 grit. So that way, it's generally nice and smooth. The inside of the Nike sign, I would avoid unless you like fold it to where it's like at a corner. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, or I'll be able to focus with the corner, and you could get inside of the letters. But for the most part, you don't want to touch the actual grooves and make this smooth, because that's going to make it extremely hard for at least in my process, because I try to do everything airbrush. I don't try to do anything brush strokes unless it's black, because for the most part, the build up and the time it takes, it's extremely hard if you haven't been working with Angela's paints brushing to really get a really smooth finish, at least in my case. So I mean, if you're good with the brush, you're familiar with Angela paints, and you know how to get that really smooth inside of whatever color you're trying to get that inside to look like, hey, go at it. For me, I do everything airbrush, which I will show you later on how I do it to really get that super clean look inside the Nike sign. But I try to keep the grooves as much as possible. As you can see, in some instances of the shoes, it'll be super defined, which I love. And then like these ones, I'm lucky that both of them are defined, but some you'll get one super defined, the other one you'll get one that's like smoother, like it's like the embroider in the shoe was like, you know, half bootied on one of them, and then on this one it was like super clean cut. So yeah, that's that step I would do for that prep part. And then after that, it's pretty much laying down the stencil. Alright, so I will be using the stencils that I showed you guys I was printing earlier. It's going to be hard to pick up on the camera. You know, there's a couple of them because there's different designs. Also, boom, we got the long things for each shoe to really get that part on, which I will be applying. I will not be really going over how to transfer and do that. There's plenty of videos out there that shows the transfer process, transferring the stencil to it, the transfer tape you need, all that good stuff. I'm just kind of going to go through a speed up of me actually putting the stencil on and applying it with the transfer tape. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that started.
Guessing that it's time that I tell you the truth. I will never do what you tell me to do. No, 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 no.
Normally I would just sit and be quiet. Today I'ma get up and start up a riot. We making noise, yeah. We getting loud. 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 So let's get ready. 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 Keep making noise, yeah. Keep getting loud.
I won't listen, never again. If I do, then I'll be dead in the end. Even got it from the closest again, but you will not control my emotions again.
Look, they don't wanna see me getting reckless. I am David plus Ebonics. I go local till I'm naked. I know, listen to the past, I must stay up on the present, cause I wanna get my youngins. If you don't, then just forget it. I would never do what you were telling me to do. Everything I got is everything I'm gonna use. How you gonna say you wanna see me get loose, but you don't even like when I do what I do? All I wanna know is why you gotta be a hypocrite, thinking that you like it, but you don't even a little bit. Thinking through a fit, worse than my kids. I've been waiting for a minute trying to tell you how it is. Listen,
Guessing that it's time that I tell you the truth. I will never do what you tell me to do. No, 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 no.
Normally I would just sit and be quiet. Today I'ma get up and start up a riot. We making noise, yeah. We getting loud. 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 So let's
control me. You are not my homie. Why you looking sideways? You don't even know me. You cannot control me. You are not my homie. Why you looking sideways? You don't even know me. I get on a beat and record to the point that nobody wanna come second. I do what I do and it make them upset and they won't show me love because I am a threat and they want me to shut up, want me to chill. Hate when I come up, tell me be still. Love when I fake it, hate when I'm real. Walk in my shoes and then say how you feel. Boy, you cannot control me. You are not my homie. Why you looking sideways? You don't even know me. You cannot control me. You are not my homie. Why you looking sideways? You don't even know me. Guessing that it's time that I tell you the truth. I will never do what you tell me to do. No, 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 no.
Normally I would just sit and be quiet. Today I'ma get up and start up a riot. We making noise, yeah. We getting loud. 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 So let's get ready. 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 Keep making noise, yeah. Keep getting loud.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I'ma jump right in. Yeah. Anyone can get it, especially when I'm living, no more living timid. I'm breaking all of that. Chances I be getting venom, I be spitting, homie, it was written. I'm getting all of that. Back, get in the bag, you ain't the crew, you getting past. Word to my bro, whipping the chat. This what I do when I do get mad. But I can't go back to the way that I was. Can't go back when I'm beefing with cuz. Can't go back when I'm banging with blood. I'm a new dude, but I still wear chucks. Whole new game, so I'm chucking them up. If you want that guy, then I got that plug. If you want that guy, then I got that plug. Yeah. Now I'm like, wody, wody, you gotta keep it holy. You can't keep cussing people out cause they don't really know me. You better call your common sense before you call your homies. Easier said than being done, the old me dying slowly, slowly. Yeah, say I hope God be with yeah, yeah. Say I hope God be with yeah, yeah. Said I hope God be with
We can still get hood if you really got a problem. Still get hood if you really got a problem. We can still get hood if you really got a problem. Problem. We can still get hood if you really got a problem.
Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. I put that on my daddy, I'm getting it in. If you on my team and I promise we win. I got the energy of 20 kids, I'm still on the climb and I ain't gon' slip. I put in time, life behind bars, still in the fight. Look at my scars. I told her wife I'ma gas up the car. She asked where I'm going and I told her far. Yeah. If you pay attention, then you know I'm on my way up. Everybody sleeping on me, that's why I just still. I rely on G.O.D., believe me, he gon' raise up. This time I'm gon' last, hope you don't get mad. I got my foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag. Foot on the gas, I'm about to smash. 300 days I be getting the bag.
So right here, this is where we go ahead and we're gonna add the matte coats to this. So as you can see right here, we're gonna do Angelus matte acrylic finisher, but it does still have a kind of shine to it when you add this finisher, so just be careful. Me personally, I do add a little bit more of Angelus Duller just to give it a little duller look and natural. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. As you can see, I put in these little cups right here between the matte and the duller. You probably want to put a 1-to-3 ratio between the matte and the duller just to give it a consistency, because if you put too much duller in there, it will give it a real chalky looking feel, and that's the last thing you want. So we're going to go ahead and just remove the crumbs. Nice even light coats first. This comes out, at least in my airbrush, it comes out extremely fast. So I like to stay at least a foot or two away from it. I'll go ahead and make the other shoe. Alright, and I go ahead and do that for about 2 or 3 coats. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process really quick by going ahead and hitting it with the heat gun. And I'm going to go ahead and come back to you guys right now after I'm done with the process. Alright you guys, so it's time for an extremely satisfying part. Thought you guys might want to hear this, you know. A nice tape review. Here we go. Ooh. And this is the time you want to take to clean up your mistakes. If you have any, as you can see right here, I have some paint and I got to go back and, you know, go ahead and fix right here. A little piece that the tape is over, but for the most part. Look at that beauty right there. Woo.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Look, I got Tupac and Hey Arnold on my dad hat. Jay and JoJo got the juice when they were dads. I hope and pray they never follow dad's path. Cause if they do, then God will whoop they dads. Hold up, I don't want nothing but blessings. I take it one day at a time with a blessing. Whenever my daddy show up, he be flexing. And all of my haters get jealous and exit. I don't want no problems, I wish him the best. What they be doing, I couldn't care less. Gotta thank daddy for bringing the test. Putting a couple more hairs on my chest. Yeah, talk on me. Enemies got a lock on me, but I won't let them pop on me. Got the bro when I go, so my pops on me. When I flow, man, I go so properly. Yeah, why you looking so awkwardly? Is you mad that I'm getting all this property? Or you mad that I came out of poverty and make moves like I just won a lottery? Yeah, everybody wanna wait until you fall. Nobody wanna pick up the phone when you call. They be watching everything and never get involved. But then they wanna tell me they my homie, I'm appalled. Everybody wanna point a finger when they see me. When I tell them I ain't with it, they wouldn't even believe me. I am different, but not by a little bit. My environment didn't flip me back in the day. It's ridiculous. I've been out here doing my job, do my best to follow God. Too much traffic, then I stop. Been finessing with the squad. All gas, baby, no, I won't stop. All gas, baby, no, I won't stop.
Alright everybody, so that's the gist of the video. Again, I just want to thank every last one of you that happened to see this video. If you did it for learning purposes or if you just did it for entertainment, I appreciate you guys for watching it, especially if you made it to the end of this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications if you want to be notified when I'm going to post more videos. I'm trying to do 3 a month. 3 a month minimum, so that you guys have this content of me making these shoes and other creative art stuff that I have planned for this channel. Also, you can purchase your own pair of these custom bandana slides down in the description below. I will have my Etsy site that will link and let you guys go ahead and purchase a pair of these bad boys. I know y'all want some, so just go ahead and order them. Man, they sound like hotcakes, man. I'm telling y'all. Shouts out to my homie YB Terrion. He let me use the music he used in this video. I will have his links below if you want to check out his music stream. He is on Spotify, iTunes, all the major platforms, YouTube. One of the songs I did use is a unreleased song. So if you like the song and you like the songs, make sure you hit him up. Make sure he knows that he has a fandom that, and maybe he'll start releasing more music like that. I know he's been on the production side of things with his company now, and his production company. But if he gets enough fandom and enough people hit him up, maybe he'll start releasing those unreleased songs. But again, I am gonna give a pair of these slides away at 5K subs. So let's run it up. Like and share this video with your friends. Give me the 5K so you could possibly win these bandana slides. Again, I appreciate every last one of you. This is your boy DT Lewis out, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace.